wanted to clear up that one area by the... Oh, right, I wanted to clear up the tracks, but I have a lot of steak. I don't really need golden carrots, but there are really good golden carrots. Why are there... What has that been purple? Why? Eh? Why are there just a bunch of pumpkins around my house? Thanks for the apples. Thanks. Thanks. These are from Akira, aren't they? At least I have some to... Oh, great. Axes, right? Yeah. Thank you, Akira, for the apple. They're not apples. Yeah, for context, Mouse, they were given to me. I gave Akira a bunch of kelp that said, like, that had puns and kelp. It was dried kelp. That named apples. Because Akira likes dried kelp. It's a technically nice action, but I have no use for pumpkins. At least my thing was functional. Mail for Hawk. There. Now that's back. Don't like the fact it's not on 2 lines anymore. Mail for Hawk. Okay, good. Good. We have a path that's straight down. I could do straight down here, which I already have a little bit. I just have to terraform slightly, which I can do. I can do that. Terraform down here, and then it meets up with the road. Ooh, that actually would work. Or a raid. Eh. Why was there a horn? Ooh. Eh. Why was there a horn noise? Okay, so you're safe. Why? Right here? Just, you know, topping off on carrots. Carrots are slowly becoming my favorite food. I like potatoes too. But where is... Who has been blowing the horn? Where the fudge? What? Hey! Is there a block that... What?
Hello?
Hi.
Hi. Oh.
What? Both of these... Both of these villagers, yeah, they're both locked. At least I thought they were.
I kind of saw that. Yeah. I can try and
this one isn't.
them, I suppose.
And
cool.
You're in the village
Right.
because...
This one isn't either. Oh, I just wanted to get some emeralds since, you know, I don't really have many at all, so I'm just here. I don't really care too much about, you know, conflict right now. I'm just here to trade. I just left the Fletcher's house to go trade us some... Oh, wait, actually, do you still need potatoes?
No, I got potatoes. I can't remember from where.
Alright.
But...
Alright, well, I'll give you some more. I don't really care.
Thank you.
They're for you anyways.
I guess, hold
No
on.
What?
how do I fix this? Why are you
What?
still in the area? I kind of just assumed you would leave.
Technically, I'm not in the area. I mean, the area that you would actually want me to be in, at least. I mean, like, I'm just here because, I just want villagers. I mean,
There
so
are
like
a
this kind
bunch
of
of
like a
other
neutral area to
villagers
like
in the
trade with
world.
villagers. I mean, like,
Why have you left this
not
area
not
big A?
not not really in the world that I can find. Because it's the only village that I can find with actual villagers that have actual good trades.
Well, you can go off and explore. You don't have to stay here.
I prefer not to go through the troubles of you know,
I'm
finding a village that's far away because I can do that, but I prefer not to.
You prefer to stay here, even though you're not exactly on good terms with a decent amount of people or something.
Like I said, I
Or at least
don't
I
really care
guess.
that I have conflict with anyone. I'm just here to trade. I kiss you. Slate is not on bad terms. Akira is questionable, and I don't know. I mean, hey,
Okay.
is everyone is there anything we're talking about? I don't know.
I don't know. You're not really wanted here, so. Well, I can't speak to Slate.
I'm not wanted
And
anywhere. I understand that, but this technically, yeah, yeah. Well, not by you, anyways, for sure.
and
That's
probably
definitely
not
a probability that I'm
Iacus.
not welcome here by you, or Ikith, or Brythar, most likely.
Yes, probably not Bryathar. Haven't really talked to
They're
them
welcome here by
much, but
Max, but you know,
I haven't met
yeah,
Masks yet.
they just do their own thing. I'm used to that at this point.
Yeah, right.
Max is just doing his own thing. I don't even know where he is right now.
That is true.
Yep.
You're not hurting the villagers though, right? You're just here to trade.
Just here to trade, dude. Why would I hurt the villagers? There's literally no reason to hurt them.
I mean, it's not like you don't have a track record of hurting people.
Actually do have a track record of hurting people. That's none of your business. And I actually don't have a track record of hurting the specific people that you are talking about right now. So.
Well, I mean, you did. So.
Like I said, that's a complicated story, but you're not going to listen to me, so it doesn't really matter either way.
Because the only story you've given is not a good one. It doesn't make any sense.
The truth? It doesn't matter if it doesn't make any sense. It's the truth. It doesn't matter if it makes any sense at all. It's just like my story, you know? There's also nothing really to say about it, but even a word on it, it's like there's nothing else to really do. You're not gonna believe me. You're
Of course, I'm not gonna believe you. I'm like, parasites like that don't exist.
No, duh. You're gonna be surprised. You'd be so surprised.
Well,
this world is filled with so many different possibilities, Hawk. You would be so surprised about how many possibilities there truly are here.
I'm aware there's a large range of possibilities, but one that is like you? No, I have not come across one. Pretty sure it doesn't exist. Pretty sure you're just taking it from a fairy tale.
You don't have to come across it to believe it.
Well, I kind of do when
it
concerns
so, wouldn't you? That's all you believe in.
Well, yes, you hurt one of my friends and you won't own up to it. So yes, of course I'm not gonna believe it.
I would own up to it if it was me, but it wasn't. Yeah, of course, and I would own up to it if it was me. I would totally love to own up.
If it wasn't you, then why does Iacus say that it was?
And that's all I can give you. I have zero clue, to be honest. Honestly, I have no clue. It's like I've told them my story. They should honestly believe me at this point, but it's a completely different.
Well, I'm not surprised they don't, because you're literally pulling. No, it wasn't me. It was my evil twin.
It was
Can't
not
just do that.
An evil twin. It's completely different from a twin. It's completely
I'd
different
sure
from
hope
twin.
so,
It's
because otherwise
so
that complicates the
much different
situation
from
even
twin.
further. I'd actually probably
You're right.
appreciate.
That would.
It'd probably
Why
actually,
complicate it?
if less complicated, it'd probably be a better scenario. I'd
Yeah, I
rather
mean,
believe a
they could just be
probably
around, like right now as they speak.
what?
You wouldn't even know. Yeah, you would. They would have been around if you would have like because look, I'm just saying if there was an evil twin, evil soul to me, they probably would be around considering that they are thinking like me, but they're not. So there you go.
Okay, well, still.
And I'm just saying there was, and I'm just saying I also haven't ran into any cloning factors either. So there you go.
Sorry, repeat that.
I haven't ran into any cloning factories, so we're all good to go on that part.
Uh,
Well, I mean, except for
sure, I
villagers.
guess.
They can clone themselves in weird ways.
Uh, no, they can't. They give birth.
They literally make children.
Yes, they make children. How is that different than
I
others?
don't know. Isn't it? I think it's pretty different than cloning.
Yeah,
Huh.
it's different from clothing. What?
No, that brings back some horrifying memories.
How
well.
so? It's just a moon.
Like I said, it comes out when a full moon rises. But
And
you
that's
didn't
not a
listen to that
full
part clearly.
moon.
It is.
No, it's not.
On what I'm looking at is full moon.
What?
Maybe it's just me. Maybe I just don't know the phases
No,
of the
it's
moon or
it's
something.
a
I don't know. Maybe
full.
it's like,
No, that is a full moon.
that's what I would have figured. That brings back some good memories. Horrifying good memories. That I prefer not to remember, but unfortunately the moon is just there, reminding me of
It's a pretty
all
moon,
those
though.
times that beach just had to go around and just, yeah, very, very pretty indeed. It would be much more beautiful if it didn't trigger a certain type of beast that we used to be inside of me.
Right. That's. Are you sure?
That you're not gonna believe me on, so.
No. I'm not going to. Of course,
So
I'm not going
so
to.
there's basically no point to explain myself. But I can just start
Not
my
really,
story
and there's no
anyways. It
point
doesn't
for
really
you
matter.
being around. I just like trading with the villagers
I mean, there
sometimes
is.
too. Well, there isn't.
I don't care. This can be a neutral place. I don't care. This can be a neutral place. Then.
No.
Oh my god, dude. These phantoms are just everywhere these days.
Well, yeah, that's because 3 of us can't sleep. Either way, Still, there are other settlements. There are other human settlements. You can just... I don't know. If you're as peaceful as you seem, then you
Far
can
out.
just... So it's gonna take a while. Use the nether. It's supposed to be shorter or something. Still...
I would use the nether, but I don't even know if the nether can trust me anymore.
It can probably trust you better than we can here.
You're actually
I'm not
probably not
wrong.
wrong with that, but do I really care about trust at this point? Do I really care about trust at this point, to be honest? I mean,
clearly not if you're staying
I
here.
care about enough to the point to... I care about enough to the point to where I'm not hurting anyone, though. I'm keeping my word on that part.
True, I haven't heard anything since, but... You still shouldn't be here. If I was you, I would have left a long time ago. Well, quite a while ago. But...
I thought about it.
And why didn't you?
But I decided that it's not worth my time.
Staying here isn't worth your time.
More worth than you think, to be honest.
No, not really. Look, are you just trying to get supplies before you leave, or what?
About leaving, but then that'd be proving you guys right. I'll be known as a killer for the rest of eternity.
You already are.
I wouldn't really actually be able to prove. I wouldn't be able to prove myself to you guys.
You can't prove yourself to us right now anyway,
good.
because what you're saying is not exactly provable, because supposedly you
Sounding like a
killed because of a
fairy tale.
parasite they can't prove ever existed because it's not around anymore.
I mean, that kind of proves it right there. Floating
No,
back
it
from it, it's
doesn't,
like,
because Ike still has memories of you killing them.
I mean, technically it's a different story than I gets perceived, but
What do
whatever.
you mean by that?
Saying, I keep making that of my story. Well, not remaking it up, but saying it. And all he told is fairy tale excuses. Like, keep
Well,
saying,
yes,
my
because
story
there's
is
no...
what it is, and I can't change that.
Okay, well, if you can't change that and you can't change the fact that we don't feel safe around you, then why don't you just leave?
Not safe around me before you thought that I was the killer.
I mean, we assumed we were safe around you. We thought you were someone you can
And yet
trust,
you
but
just stopped screaming it because of...
if you knew that this was part of your backstory and hey, these people are from the afterlife, maybe I could have killed them in the past, maybe it's not, something you tell us beforehand. Before you just... It would have been nice to know if we had hosted a party at a killer's house.
I am sorry for not telling you guys about it. I am sorry about that part. But I can't really change, like, whatever happened in that past, because seriously, that thing was uncontrollable, and they're not going to believe me on it, I can only tell you that much.
Of course we're not going to
And
believe
that's
you
all
on it. You're
that's
not
all I
taking
can really
any
say.
responsibility for it. Did you even try to get help from this parasite that you supposedly dealt with?
So dangerous talk. It was, and I think, yeah, it was ridiculously dangerous talk. Ridiculously dangerous, and even though that I would have tried to go get help, it would have just killed the help anyway, so it wouldn't even matter.
But supposedly you had other friends.
There's
How
no
did
help
you
they could have
manage to
gotten for
be
that.
around them? Didn't you kill somebody or
Because they're
something?
the things that help me. They are the people. Yeah, I killed Luthra, one of my friends from the overworld that actually helped me fight the parasite for a long time, so, that was an experience for sure. This friend of me just died right in front of me because of something that I couldn't control in the end. So ferocious that it even killed the dragon, or at least helped Brythar kill it with, like, every single hit. It was ridiculous to see, and so sad.
Get off the...
Yeah, let me try to get off, too, because apparently I'm so threatening.
Yes. You are.
I don't really feel threatening, or at all. You personally seem more threatening than me.
Yeah, it did kind of upgrade my armor.
Personal opinion,
So.
though.
I mean, my armor...
I'm not really worried about the armor parts, to be honest.
Okay. What would get you to leave?
I don't know, I can leave right now if you want. I mean, I mean, hey, if you ever hear this, you can
Don't
leave if you feel threatened.
use
Oh,
that, please.
you know what? I'll just stop doing that.
Thank you.
I'll just not use that. How do I say that I'm here without like making you angry or making you threatened?
I don't have a good answer for that, frankly.
Maybe we could like set up a system because if the threatening people are
System for
here, we
what?
should go and notify the people who aren't threatening that we're here. Because if we set up maybe like a note
No,
block
you should just
system
leave.
to where
This
if we play
whole
bad,
area.
I should be welcomed here though because it's not near
No,
you.
you
It's not
shouldn't
near
be. You don't need...
place that you suggested.
Even if it's... How long were you friends with Luther before you killed them? I don't... What were their pronouns?
So many years. We were best friends. I think it they she from what I remember.
Okay. Well... So many years. and yet you still killed her. We can't, just because it's this parasite supposedly is gone. They could.
It wasn't me, but okay. It used my body, but okay.
Still, if it was dormant for so many years, so much that you were able to get a friend, what's to say it won't come back
It
again?
was so because I would know it was here. It's been in my brain for the past century. I prefer to be in a pre-made village, considering that like it brings back memories of like, you know, the good times when me and my friend were around. I remember those times when I didn't have to worry about anything, you know, just understanding that I actually had a place to live, you know. And, you know, I'm not planning on hurting anyone at all, so it's like,
Yeah,
I don't
and
really
we
see
have
why I
no
should really be
proof. Yeah,
a threat to.
just because you're not having any plans now doesn't mean you can't in the future, and that doesn't really say much.
Yeah, but how much can I really prove myself in the future? Or just in the present now? Like, how can I prove myself now? Just a tad bit to make you a little bit less threatened.
I don't know. Maybe admit that you hurt him.
Because I still want to use this place. I
Admitting you
would if
hurt.
it was me. I seriously would if it was me.
Well, yes, but you're being very dismissive of him. Like, he has to live with his murderer. Well, and so do I. But he has to live
I
with his
don't know
murderer,
how that
so.
even works. But I don't even
Well,
know if
we don't know
it even works
anything.
because it's
All
like
we know is
technically
that you or. Mm,
as a hypothetical, yep.
it- like I said, what would get you to leave this whole area?
uh the fact that I can come back because it's a neutral space. That would get me to
No,
leave.
I meant this whole area as a whole. Your current house, the anything that's connected by the cherry paths that I've put down, everything will give you to leave permanently.
Like the path is kinda hard to I mean, okay. I can't really leave permanently as much as you want me to.
Why not? What's keeping you
Because
here?
if I
And you
did,
can't say villagers because that is a weak excuse. There are villagers everywhere. You can find a different place. You don't have to be here.
normally I would agree with you there, but it's not just the villagers, it's also just like the overall fact that like if I were to actually have the responsibility and like have the full inclusive responsibility of like its death, then I would leave. For at least a little bit. Until, you know, someone found forgiveness. Also, it's like Akira is apparently a killer of many people and very, very dangerous, yet they
Well,
are
yes,
still
he'd
here.
track us down forever, but
Why
um,
is that?
he literally has a power where he can see where other
Yeah,
people
that makes
are
that so
because of
dangerous.
glowing. There's literally no way we can get away from him, and Frank, like we can't get away from him, so it's just a lot easier to allow him to be in town, and because then we can keep an eye on him and
I
have a deal
stop
thing.
killing you.
He won't kill us. Yes, I still don't understand why you wouldn't leave.
I want to prove myself to you guys in ways that are unexpected to you. Ways that, you know, I can at least prove myself to you. And I can't prove myself if I leave. That'll be a waste of my time.
I mean, it would definitely help show that you're taking responsibility.
I would be taking responsibility if it was my responsibility, but it's not my responsibility for the decimal to others.
Parasite hurt someone. There's
Someone here, yeah.
yeah. Apparently hurt others as
Understand.
well, with at least one of your friends dying. So,
And normally I'd be taking full responsibility for it, but I would if it was me, but it wasn't me.
yeah,
It was
which
my
isn't
body that was
helping at
used.
all. It's still... Your parasite hurt people. And you're doing nothing to help
So
that
many.
rectify that
A ridiculous
situation.
amount. I'm saying that
You're just saying that it
if it
wasn't your
was,
fault. Fine. Maybe it wasn't your fault, but you're still not doing anything to, I don't know, help the situation. You're just being dismissive of how
I don't know
Icus
how,
feels by not saying sorry, or,
I don't know
hey,
how it
I'll
feels to be dead.
make sure I
I
go
don't
to
know
a
how it feels
doctor
to
to
be
make sure
dead or
that
how
this parasite thing doesn't exist in my head anymore, to
a
get further proof. I don't
doctor.
know. I don't know.
You think I'm gonna find a doctor here that can look inside a brain?
There might be one. I can see if there's some. But
Wouldn't be surprised if there wasn't a doctor anywhere. Because I've searched the lands for so long for someone like that, and there's been no one like that.
well, you're still brushing us off, saying that, oh, it's not me. Like, we can't. It would have been nice to know. And
It would have been nice to know, and I'm sorry for
at
not
least
telling you, but it's
Akir
like,
makes his
how else
intentions
can I,
known
like...
easier.
At least he does, you're right, but I would if my intentions were known to be mine. But wasn't my intention. It's like, I don't know how it
What?
feels to
What?
be
Huh?
revived.
Why is.
What? What's up?
What are those Fletcher. What? How? There were two Fletchers. Why is there just. I. There's supposed to be two Fletchers in here.
I'm genuinely confused. What? What? Where'd one of them go?
Killed
How?
by a zombie. I
No
don't
place they could
know.
escape.
This is the second time a mysterious
Oh,
death has happened. Well, at least we know it's not you.
that's depressing.
uh,
Yeah, we were talking.